So round 16 of the Intrust Super Cup has seen your Northern Pride run out comprehensive winners, 38 points to 12 over the Central Capras. And what impressed you the most about that?
It was a very strong result on the scoreboard, if not a complete game. Some errors to work on for next week.
So plenty of tries out there tonight at Barlow Park, and let's take a look at some of those highlights. Gaining some metres here, Central Capras. Back to the left-hand side, big Alan Rothery. Plenty of experience, probably the most experienced Capras player. I think Blackman gets it away to Benjamin. Chance here. Well, that's all too easy. And the visitors get the first try there through Benjamin. There's almost a two-man overlap. Disappointing defence there for the Pride early on.
That is poor defence. That's disappointing as well from the Pride. Look, two very, very average penalties given away from the Northern Pride. Gifted the Capras some amazing field position, and all credit to the Capras.
He's getting better and better as this game goes on. Ruse, short ball to Kafusi. Kafusi into space, the front row of the 10. Gets it away to Sean Nona. Oh, good tackle there by Munster. That was a try saver. Little man on little man Munster on the 6th Nona. Crossfield kick. Watch for Alugia here. This is better position. Chance here for the Pride. Oh, Alugia back to Crampton. How good was that? Pinpoint kick by Ops. And Cramp finishes off with a bit of assistance from Alugia.
Kyle who? They're certainly not missing Kyle Felt. Wayne Alugia shows he can jump in the air with the best of them and pops it back to Davin Crampton. Very similar to a try we saw last week between Felt and Crampton. So that's great from the Pride. I almost thought we'd made the wrong decision then when Sean Nona went himself on the left edge. As we watched the replay, it's a great pinpoint accurate kick.
So the Pride looking very ominous here. Ruse goes out the back to Ops. Numbers on the right-hand side. Blake Leary steps off the right foot. Tackled by Clayton, the number 8. I think they're still building to something on the right-hand side. No, Ruse goes left. Short ball. Fools everyone, and the big man from the Cowboys, Ricky Thorby's been on for 2 minutes, and he's already got a try for the Pride.
That's the Northern Pride we know. The boys have looked very impressive that set. It was reminiscent of the last 2 weeks, absolutely steamrolling the Capras up the middle, and then a great ball from Jason Ruse. Let me tell you, I think it took him a couple of games. As we see the replay here, we'll watch the first tackle there, and very strong down on the ground there, Blake Leary. As we see Ruse come into frame and go to dummy half. Have a look at this ball.
Yeah, Ruse, it fools everyone. Almost fools our cameraman there as well too. Did really well to stay on that. Big Ricky Thorby. And good work for a front row to run a great line. Angled run like that and gets the high five from Sam Opston. Why not? So 10 minutes out from the line. The Pride looking to score their third of the night just before half time. Numbers out here on the left-hand side. Big Benny Spina crunched in a tackle there by the 12 Williams. Getty goes back to left-hand side. Look for Anderson. Short ball to Ethan Lowe. Ethan Lowe strolls over the big second rower off a clever little pass by Sean Nona. And the Pride extend their lead here. They now take the scoreboard out to 16 points to 6.
Yeah, great work from the 2012 Intrust Super Cup Rookie of the Year, Ethan Lowe. Phenomenal player for the Northern Pride in the last 2 years, but also having just come off his debut for the North Queensland Cowboys in the NRL. As we see that ball from Sean Nona, nice and flat, puts Ethan Lowe in a hole, and then he's strong enough to just punch his way through the Capras line.
Getty again from dummy half, gets it to Blake Leary. He's steaming onto it, the 22-year-old, wearing number 22. So the Pride only about 5-6 metres out from the line. Ops, he's dangerous in this position. Chance out here on the left-hand side. Look for Anderson. Lowe goes himself. Lowe beats a couple. Lowe will score, will he? Oh, he did everything, Ethan Lowe. I think he beat every player in the team. Certainly all on the right-hand side. Ethan Lowe gets his second try of the night, and the Pride extend their lead to 20 points to 16.
That is good work from Ethan Lowe. I did have my heart in my mouth right at the very end there. It did look maybe like he could be held up, but no, he opted not to pass to the inside, and it was good because he crossed over the line.
Yeah, he could have passed it about 2 or 3 or 4 times there. As you see the strapping coming undone there. So Ops gets the pass out the back here as well too from Nona. And then Ethan Lowe, he thought about the short ball to Brett Anderson. They did have the numbers, so Chris missed the tackle. Another Capras player just falls over. Rothery comes, he sees the big fella, and he just spins out of the tackle. Munster couldn't get there. He could have passed it to Benny Spina as well too. He would have dived in next to the post, but gets the job done. So Getty, the second tackle On the right-hand side, Nona gets it to Thorby. This is looking dangerous. Ops out the back to the 22. Leary turns it back in the inside. Alugia met in a good front on tackle. Merger, who got that pass off Alugia. Alugia will run from dummy half here, you'd think. No, he turns it back to his training partner for the Cowboys, Ricky Thorby. It's almost directly in front of the uprights here. They've had success on the left-hand side once. Will they get it again? Hezron Merger, pass over the top. Semi Tajalala. He's big, he's strong, he's powerful. He scores. The Fijian international gets the 5th try of the night for the Northern Pride.
That oozed experience there from Semi Tajalala. He just softly came in using his big legs to make some easy meters around his defenders. And wow, what a try from Semi. He's had an up and down game. There's probably been 2 things that he wouldn't be very proud of, but wow, he's looked good with the ball in his hand.
Gets a rare try this season. I think that's only his 2nd try of the season, Semi Tajalala too. Had an indifferent start to the game, but he's really come through strong on this left-hand side, which is really dominated. Ethan Lowe scored 2 tries out here. Hezron Merger, the bit of the up and down pass, picks it up from his bootlaces, steps inside. He's less experienced opponent, and Munster couldn't hold him up. It's almost in slow motion, that play. And he eventually got it down there. Semi Tajalala. Ops back on the left-hand side. This is where they've had luck before. Ethan Lowe scored a try. Can he get a hat-trick?
I'd love to see more ball head out to Brett Anderson there. Jeezy runs a fine line.
And Ruse out the right-hand side. Ops decides to go himself. Little Sammy Ops can't get through. He's been a noted try scorer in his first season with the Pride. Short ball there. Ooh, Jason Ruse. They're going to set up for something on the right-hand side. The 2 playmakers are over there. Oh, short ball. Does he get it down? I think he does. It's another try to the Pride. They're 6th for the night. And who else but Joel Reesmuller loves scoring a try for the Pride.
Yeah, loves scoring a try right there as well. Just next to the upright, running a very, very sharp, fine line. And once again, great work from Joel Reithmuller, but good lead-up work from Sam Opst in particular. He's been incredible since coming back to Australia from a great stint in both the English Super League and Championship over there. I tell you, if Ethan Lowe deserves a North Queensland Cowboys jumper, then Sam Opst deserves a Queensland Residents jumper.
So Webster from dummy half, the Welshman. Crisp. Oh, almost got a bit too tricky there. And a good leg tackle by the 17, Underwood. They don't want to concede a try here in the dying stages. That's the 16 there, Esdale. So a couple of tackles just to hold out for the Pride. Can they get the job done now? The 9, Webster. What's he going to do? He's going to kick through. Oh, Kafusi should have picked that up. Very lazy effort by Kafusi, I think it is. And the Capras score a very, very soft try.
Yeah, lazy effort there, but also Hezron Merger probably out of position a bit. If we've seen one weakness in his game tonight, that's potentially the first one. Just standing back a bit, going backwards and giving that extra bit of room for the kick to come in behind the line.
So it's the number 8, John Clayton, the try scorer. So Webster goes from dummy half. Smart play by him. Grubbers. Kafusi, I think, could have dived on that. Yeah, and as you said, Merger out of position as well too. And
yeah, certainly on the replay, though, a lot of that responsibility goes back to Felice Kafusi. Maybe a bit tired. Though the Capras haven't really been able to punish the Pride for tonight, certainly the better sides this competition will, and we're going to be up against one of those sides next week down in Mackay.
And another knock on there. Ops picks it up with 30 seconds to go. I won't get excited this time. I won't put the locker on it.
Let's just see the Pride finish this game on a nice placid note, hey?
No, maybe what price of field goal then? 32 to 12. So Ruse goes from dummy half. Oh, good pass over the top to Alugia. He's got speed. Throws it into Crampton. Crampton scores. What a finish to the Pride. They'll run out big winners again here in Barlow Park.
Well, there you go, Jacko. You didn't want to get excited, but it sure came. That was great work from Alugia and Davin Crampton there. Congratulations, lads. And also good to see Dav Crampton score another right on the buzzer. He's been far from his best, particularly in defence tonight when it came up against that absolute monster Josh Benjamin from the Capras. But hey, 2 tries on the scoreboard. You can't be too unhappy.
And look at this, 10 seconds to go. Joel Reithmuller, big cutout pass to Wayne Alugia. He says, hope for the best, throw it back onto the inside. Webster can't get across, but Crampton certainly does get across. And guess what? Davin Crampton's now equal leading try scorer with Hezron Merger with 13 tries for the season.
They play bit different. A lot of teams are a bit, and they're not as predictable as some teams are. They play a lot off the cuff stuff and the offload, and they play second phase, and that makes it tough to defend. But I thought we were pretty good in general today, locking down the offload and shutting down that option for them.
They were fairly bashing us, even at the start of the game. Like we said, we gave a couple of cheap penalties away, really put us under the pump, and yeah, there's a lot of sore boys, and a lot of boys even said, I don't know how they're that low on the table, because they really come out and go to us.
The Pride, they're a super football side. They deserve to be on top of the ladder. I thought they played well tonight in patches. I'd say Jason would say, as well as what I'm thinking is there's patches that obviously we both could improve on. But we turned up ready to play. I was real happy with their efforts. Execution at times probably a little bit off. But yeah, all in all, the effort was good, and yeah, I didn't think the scoreline was a reflection of the game.
It was really good to see us defend. I think we defended 5 sets on our own line, and midway through the second half, that was great to see, because we were 20 points up and still defending like that shows real good attitude from the players and desire to want to keep the opposite team away from scoring.
So that 26-point victory now extends the Pride's winning streak to 7 straight games, and they're still undefeated here at home at Barlow Park.
Yeah, it was very impressive, and thanks very much for being part of our telecast. And don't forget to stay in touch on our website and through Facebook.